Tax penalties and fines in Italy are real and they can be very hard to avoid. Let's say that to avoid tax penalties in general, not just in Italy, you have to be aware about the local international tax laws and regulations. So I would love to give you some tips in order to stay away from the radar and stay compliant with the regulations. I would say the number one is understand the tax laws. The first step to avoiding tax penalties in Italy is to understand the local tax laws and regulations. You should understand your fiscal case according to the Italian tax system, including the rules for filing your taxes and paying your taxes. And this includes also knowing the deadlines for filing your taxes also in your home country and paying your taxes in your home country, as well as deal with any tax credits or deductions you may be eligible for. You should also know the Italian tax brackets and tax rates provided by the local regulations and any benefit provided by the tax agreements within the other country. Number two, I would say file your taxes in time. One of the most common mistakes and reasons for tax penalties in Italy is late filing or late payment on taxes. To avoid this, make sure that you file your taxes on time and pay any taxes due on time, balancing payments on account. If you're unable to pay on time, you should contact the Italian revenue agency or the local tax guy or commercialista to make arrangements to make your payments. The following is easy: keep records. Another way to avoid tax penalties in Italy is by simply keeping accurate records of your income, expenses, and tax payments. Make sure to keep all receipts and invoices of any payments made to the Italian government. This will help a lot to avoid any mistakes that may lead to penalties in the future. Number four, I would say don't make unauthorized deductions. Those kind of deductions can lead to tax penalties, not just in Italy but everywhere. Make sure to only claim deductions that are allowed under the Italian tax laws. And if you are unsure about that, if you don't have a good feeling, it's best to consult a tax professional to ensure that all deductions are valid and legal, 100%. Number five is be honest and accurate. One of the most important tips to avoid tax penalties in Italy is to be honest, open with the Italian revenue agency, and accurate when filing your taxes. You should never try to hide any kind of income, real estate, foreign bank account, or dodge taxes. If you do, you may be subject to significant penalties. Last one, contact the tax agency. If you're having difficulty understanding of the Italian tax system or have any significant questions or concerns, it's best to contact the Italian revenue agency. Or if you find it difficult because maybe there is some language barrier, just hire a tax consultant. They can provide you with advice and assistance to help you navigate the tax system and, of course, avoid tax penalties. Tax fines and penalties in general in Italy can be difficult to avoid. But by following these few steps, you can stay compliant and avoid any unnecessary penalties. Just make sure to keep accurate records. File your taxes in time. If you need any more assistance, we're here to help you.